Welcome back to Crafts with Kevin. Now that you learned the pass line bet, we're going to learn the bet that is the most incredible part that makes the pass line bet even better. It's the smartest bet that you can make on the craps table. So let's take a look. So the smartest bet on the table is taking odds on the pass line bet. So the way you do it is actually simple. So you've made that pass line bet, remember that the shooter actually rolled a 5, let's say. You're going to take odds even behind that to make the VIG even lower. So for instance, it should be stated on the craps table that if it's 1 time odds, 2 times odds, 5 times odds, 10 time odds, or even higher. But generally it's going to be 1 time odds or 2 time odds. So when you hear the word odds on craps, this is what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be taking odds on your pass line bet. We're going to be taking the money and putting it behind your pass line bet. So if it's a 1 time odd and you bet $5, we're going to put another $5. If it's 2 times odds, we're going to put in $5 bet. We're going to put $10 behind your pass line bet. So again, the pass line bet is after the number has already been established. Here's the best part of the odds bet that you take behind the pass line is that it has 0 VIG. 0 VIG. It is the best part of playing craps. The pass line odds bet is the best, but you have to make a pass line bet. So I always use the odds bet as part of my strategy, but I only do it when I start earning money from the house. You'll know what I mean as we go through my 8th video, which is the total strategy. So you can always take odds bet anytime you want. Don't let me tell you not to take odds. I generally take odds when I start earning money from the house. And I'll show you that more in video number 8 of exactly what I mean. So I don't automatically take the odds bet, although it is the best bet in the house. It's because I want to use the future bets, I want to use as money that I win from the house that's like free money. So that's how I use odds, and I'm going to be teaching you more about that in the 8th video, which is my total strategy. And this is where all these videos combined actually lead to, so you can actually learn one of the simplest, most effective strategies of playing craps there is, and it's a simple one. So stick with me. So that's part of the discipline that's involved in my strategy, is that I want the table to prove itself to me and I can start using house money. So that's why I don't always take odds, but it's very simple how you do it. Again, if it's a 1 time table, 1 time odds table, 2 times odds, 5 times odds, let's say it's a 1 time odds and I've got a $5 chip on the pass line. I'm going to put $5 behind that pass line. And you can watch other people do it, but it's very simple. There's the pass line and you put your chip on there. You're going to put it behind the pass line. Your money that you have is actually up on the rack. So everything that's down on the table is part of the betting scheme that the house has set up for you to use in order to play craps. So part of the strategy that every dealer knows in Las Vegas is taking odds on your bets. So if it's a 1 time odd, and you got a $5 bet on the pass line, or let's say I've used that before. So I'm playing $15 and it's a 1 time odds. So I'm going to put $15 behind the line. I'm going to have $30 combined bet on there. But again, the pass line pays even odds. So if I win, then I get paid $15. If I have odds, then I'm going to get paid even more for the $15 behind the pass line. So stick with me. Take a break from learning craps and join me on my Helpful Journey YouTube channel. I'll show you the best spots in Las Vegas. Link in the description. If you've already placed a pass line bet and the point is set, There's one follow-up move that seasoned players always make, taking odds. Let me show you why it's called the best bet in the entire casino. What are odds bets? After a point is set, you can put extra chips behind your pass line bet. This is called taking odds. It's an extra bet that wins if the shooter makes the point, and it pays true odds, and that's the important thing. True odds payouts. These payouts are exact. There's no house edge on odds. That's why it's the strongest bet on the table. When I take odds, I only take odds when I'm ahead or using house money. I treat it like a power-up, not a starting bet. At my casino, it's 2 times odds max. So behind a $6 pass line bet, I'll go to $12 odds if I've won enough to cover it. You can use odds bet however you'd like. You don't have to follow my rules, but instead you can choose to play the odds bet immediately after the point is set. I wouldn't wait too long to take odds as the 7 comes up quickly. Adding to my system. Odds bets give my system backbone. When I've got pass line and odds and place the 6 and 8, I've got a solid shot at a win before the 7 comes up. Odds are optional, but smart players always look for ways to use them. Next, we'll look at place bets and why I build up the 6 and 8 first. So in the next video, we're going to be covering place bets, the 6 and the 8, and later we'll be buying the 4 and the 10. So that's pretty much, you can place the 6 and the 8 and the 5 and the 9, but I always like to buy the 4 and the 10. It's better odds. And everyone will tell you that that is true. So you're gonna place and this is in the next video, we're gonna place the 6 and the 8 in my system, and we're going to buy the 4 and the 10. I'm gonna make it so clear for you that it's gonna be crystal clear. And if you watch all my videos, they're only like 5 to 10 minutes a piece, then you're going to learn the entire system the way I teach it, and it's simple. You'll never be intimidated by playing craps again. So again, the next video is going to be placing the 6 and the 8. So stick with me. Practice at home with the same crap set I use personally. The link is in the description. Winning. I started with enough money, the $40. I started with $40 because it's hard to get over the losses with just $20 on this game. So I usually go to 40, and that way if I hit below 20, which I've already done, that works. So I'm going to go ahead and I put my $3 on the pass line, and I'm going to roll. All right, 11, we actually won. So we won because 7 on the come out roll, when the puck is off, 7 and 11 actually wins. 2, 3, and 12 loses. So let's roll again. We lost. So just like that, we lost. 2, 3, and 12 loses on the come out roll. 7, 11 wins. War sets the number. 1, 2, 3. We're down to $23, and we got $3 on. So let's go ahead and roll. Okay, number is set is 6. We're going to take 2 times odds. That makes it $6. You can do it by hand, or you can hit the button that sets that. Now we're only going to take the 8.